button. Oh, hello, Lusty Lilies. Tonight is May 17th and 2022, roughly 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you couldn't be here, we understand. Thank you to those who are in here. We have a chat box for signing in, trying to get to know each other a little bit tonight, but this is going to be some powerful information, fast, quick, tailored, and catered for newer consultants, of course, or any consultants that are looking for a revamp or a remix and just a refresher, right? So I'm recording this part to share with a few Lilies. I just wanted to quickly shout out Jamie Blair. I know she's not in the room, but she asked me to record this because she is in front of her new business. She wants to learn as much as she can. So she asked for this recording. So shout out to her. But we do this every month. So once a month, Lilies, we've been getting together and really discussing and helping newer consultants launch their business, or what I like to say, have their grand opening. So when you have your grand opening to your business, here at Pure Romance, we're gonna communicate with you. So you're gonna get emails, you're gonna get welcome information, and you're gonna hear from the woman on the Lusty Lilies who helped you get started. That's just a given. She's gonna say, "Hey, good morning, beautiful," to you at least a couple times. She's gonna see if you've got any questions and how we can be a guide. And we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you how we learned and how you can be very self-paced while you get started. And we do have a couple of changes happening. We're about halfway through 2022. So at this point of the year, I like to, as our team board of directors, I like to kind of collaborate with other board of directors, friends, and see what everybody's doing or what they've been doing and kind of, mix it up for us. So for the last couple of years, like almost 3 years, the Lusty Lilies have had something called the 7 Lucky Steps to Getting Started. Well, if anybody noticed, this month, our corporate office did a lot of wonderful updated new changes. There's people getting pay raises. There's women seeing new training sites come out. There's new payment plans and compensation information. Plus, I know I'm not supposed to say this, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble, but there's a new point of sale system coming out very soon. And it's got so many wonderful things that's going to help you as a consultant with people checking out on your website. There's even a way you're going to be able to save their cart and send it to them to check out with. I mean, it's going to be mind-blowing, pretty much simplistic ways to running your business. And it's all going to be in one hub, one space. So new point of sale system coming out, new training site, new raises, new pay raises happening this month. So I wanted to kind of dive into the basics. Now, if you do want to dive into the compensation plan with me, that's in a couple of weeks at the end of this month. I always do like an end of month compensation plan trivia. So if you're curious about all that new stuff and you want to talk numbers, come back to us at the end of the month, okay? But for now, for all of our newer gals or, ladies that are refreshing their businesses, let me jump into what we now have. So on our team website, we no longer have the 7 lucky steps to get started because of all these beautiful changes and all the simplicity that's coming our way. I thought, let's scale that back. We've now got what's called the 5 steps to launch. And the 5 steps to launch your new business. And this, I'm going to actually screen share some of this for us so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because literally I just changed this over the course of like the last couple of weeks. I've been slowly drafting up the changes that were going to happen to our team website. And then I hit the button. My goal was to hit the button, on Sunday, but it happened on Monday. It happened yesterday. So I'm so glad, so grateful. And let me jump into screen sharing some of this information with everyone. So I did put the team website, the new link, that's going to be the link for the rest of the year, in the chat box here on Zoom. But if you're watching on our Team Lusty Lilies YouTube channel, you can still comment on YouTube. Or if you're watching this replay on Facebook, You can still watch the replay and comment. I will still see it, and I will make sure you get our link for our team website. It's pretty much, bit.ly/welcome Lusty Lilies. So it's going to be real simple, but once you click on that, you're going to see this, and I hope it's showing. Can I get a thumbs up from somebody in the Zoom room? Okay, thank you, Deb. Thank you, Natasha. I'm like, did I hit the button too many times? Okay, so when you click on the Welcome Lusty Lilies, you're going to see this page, and you're always going to see that purple bar up top where it says click for our team Zoom room. Whenever we get together for these new consultant trainings, for our team celebration nights, for our end of the month compensation plan reviews, or we have a team nooner in the middle of the day where we're all half asleep, either half naked or half asleep or half drinking coffee. We do that. We have options, but we do a lot of our get-togethers and things right there, right here, actually, where you're at. And you can always access that by this button at the top of our team website. No matter what menu you're on, you're going to see that. But these are our 5 steps to launching. Step 1, we've got a wonderful survey that we'd love you to take. When you go to our team website, you can just click right there on the survey. It's going to bring it up. You answer a couple of questions. Thank you. We had a couple of Lusty Lilies, such as Deb, that went in there and took advantage of our survey. Leanne, Dawn, Deborah, Christine Turner, Jessica, Sasha Prince. I need to send so many of you a thank you for taking that survey for us recently. But that's step 1. That way we can just get to know you. Step 2 is this wonderful list that all of us start thinking about right when we join or plan to have some kind of event. Even if it's for your kids' birthdays, or if it's for, a retirement party or a Friday night fire pit party that you're having for anything else, not even for Pure Romance. You start thinking of a list. You start thinking of, okay, who would I like to see, or who would I like to tell about this, this event or this new Pure Romance business. But you start with this list, and Pure Romance does have it. It is available to you, and it's on our training site. So I'm going to bring up a new window, and I'm going to just start typing in training.pureromance.com. This works over every country, by the way. This works over Canada, United States. It will switch to Spanish if we're down in Mexico or Puerto Rico. And when you come to our training site, there's going to be ways that you can actually find the documents I'm talking about. And this is the one that is part of the Who Do You Know list that kind of helps you gather your mind, gather your thoughts, and put it in to kind of into fruition, so you can start to really find out who would love to know, who could you know. It's really just a brainstorming activity is what the second step is all about, so you can really start building the opportunities for a variety of different people. And this is actually 3 pages, so I'm going to scroll a little bit, but if you want to use the chat box and get interactive with me as a new consultant, go ahead and start thinking about this. Like, just jot down some names, not a full name, but like maybe a first name, like who is your best friend? Boom, write her name down. Who's the most health conscious person you know? Boom, write her name down. Do you know a friend that's always on social media? Like, you see her always posting Monday motivation stuff, or she's always up there on a Frisky Friday talking about something funny. She never misses a beat on liking your most recent post. If she's always commenting on your post, you get in there and you talk to her, you put her on your list. So this is what this is doing. It's really, and I'll show you guys where to find this list and download it yourself, but it's here. And I'm gonna scroll down the Who Do You Know list, where it really helps you jog your memory, like who is a cat or dog lover, who's a new mom. So there's 3 pages, and the 3rd page is really where we almost forget the basics, like 5 just family, friends, and coworkers. So there is more that you can look into, but I just wanted to touch base on that, because when you come back to our team website, that's what I'm talking about, the Who Do You Know list. It's important to start that process. and start with the who's in your phone. That's what Dana Barish had me do back in July of 2009, is I started in my phone because there was no social media really, Facebook just started. I didn't go and scroll through Facebook to start my list. I started with my phone. And it was because Dana, who was sitting in front of me that day, she said, hand me your phone. If you are not going to start your list with your phone, hand it to me and I'll start my list with your phone. I'll go through your contacts. And I'm like, whoa, no. I'll go through my contacts. I'll do it. Don't you worry. So it was kind of a challenge from her. And it's almost, it almost worried me. I was like, I want my friends to know I'm in business. So I need to tell them that. So that's what this list is all about. So as you scroll down, I give you a lot of good information and some good quick scripts that you can copy and paste. Look at this right out of our website or our team site. You can just copy this, give it a little bit of your flavor. Adding her name is so important. People love their name. No joke. If I was to sit here and say all of your names for the next 20 minutes, Deb, Natasha, Tammy, Sasha, Lawanda, hell, I could use my own name. We love our names, right? So use her name whenever you're talking to somebody or trying to connect with them while you're putting your list together. And if you want more, because some new consultants do, some of us don't. Some of us are so new to this, we just want a little bit of training, a little bit of information. We want to buy our own product, at a discount and go about our regular day. So if you want more though, I did include a endless leads training that helped me when I was creating my list. And I create a list every quarter. I think to myself, who is new that can go on my list? So if you click here, I put the YouTube link right here. Okay, it's a YouTube endless leads training. Now that's step 2. I hope I haven't gone too fast. Step 1's the survey. Step 2 is really starting to brainstorm your list. That can take you a couple of days. Hell, it might even take you a whole week, 2 weeks, giving yourself grace and giving yourself the permission to take time is what this is all about. Now, step 3 is the grand opening. Let's announce your business. So it's kind of a teaser. All right. And I did put some images up here from my friend Jana, who is also doing this with her team. And I thought it was genius. And I love her teaser post. She then has a preview and then she launches, or she has her grand opening. And that's kind of what I'm talking about down here. Announcing your business, having a grand opening, instead of putting it all on blast like the first day with your link, it's really good to tease. Okay, I'm a big believer in teasing. Okay, it's foreplay. Let's just get real. You need to have foreplay. You need to kind of test the waters and tease your friends and family. You have that list. That's step 2. Step 3 is when you start reaching out to that list. Step 3 is when you start talking about your grand opening. So many consultants, I'm going to get real with you guys. I have been here over a decade, and the biggest mistake that I have seen so many new consultants do is the first day of business, they start spamming and they start, slapping and getting all post happy, and they're posting and praying that something is going to happen without making a list and of people to actually connect with. And then they go back to just posting the next day and then the next day and the next day. And they just keep announcing their business and they keep having all these grand openings, but nobody's connecting with them. And nobody really knows what that business is about or what they're announcing. Nobody was teased. Nobody had a moment of curiosity with that consultant. That consultant put it all out there. Okay. No offense. I like to compare it to, somebody who's streaking down the street. If you literally take off all your clothes and you start running down the damn street, everybody see all your goodies. Ain't nothing leaving them curious. Ain't nothing left for the mind to think about. All right. But if you tease them, just put a half a titty out that day and start running, they're going to wonder. They're going to wonder. They're like, ooh, I wonder what her booty looked like. You got to tease people. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm comparing it to streaking. I used to, years and years, I've compared our business to food, but I've tried to I'm changing my relationship with food this year. I'm just going to get real. I had a really unhealthy relationship with food. So I'm not comparing this to a buffet where everybody's sitting down at the table eating. I'm comparing this shit to streaking naked down the damn street. Let's not all start that way. Let's all start in an outfit, and let's tease them. Let's, you know, a little bit of tease, you know, pull down that shirt, be a little, you know. So, okay, not literally, but that's just an idea. But I gave you some scripts. So let's scroll. Let's scroll. Teaser day number 1. You want to share a selfie. You want to talk a little bit about something you've done. In the meantime, if you must know, hit you up. You want to give them a call to react. A call to react. I'm going to say that again. You want them to react to what you're doing, right? You want them to reach out. You want them to be curious. And so that's kind of what this picture up here is about. Do you see what she did? She had her box. It was completely closed and she just teased. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Do you want to know? She put on some lipstick and, you know, lady in red situation. People are noticing that, okay? Do that with your tease. Then you've got a preview day. This is like day 2 or 3 after you get your box. More foreplay before the big reveal. Maybe you share a photo of an unopened kit like I just showed you guys. Maybe you got like one product in hand, okay? Or you're pointing to it on a, you know, like a cell phone screen. Maybe you're scrolling through your digital catalog and you'll just point to it and kind of give them a preview. And you tell them, the real big announcement's tomorrow. No joke. This is still, you still have not had an announcement. You still have not. And if you're in here and you're like, damn it, I've been here for 3 years, or I've been here for 6 months, or I've been here for so long, I can't do this again. Okay. You can. Who said you couldn't? Oh my God, I do this all the time, especially when we have new products come out. I will tease the hell out of somebody. Like when the Adventurer came out, for example, the thing is, it can fit right in your hand, right? So I would turn it around and shit, I didn't even have the Adventurer yet. It was still on its way to me. So I would just hold my hand like this and pretend. I would point and be like, who wants to see behind my hand? Big reveal coming up and in the next few days. Stay tuned, or just DM me today if you can't wait. All right. And then the Adventurer came in. I put it behind my hands and I did like a little tease, a little preview where I turned my hand. I was holding it. I wish I had it in my hand right now, and I kind of showed like, it's like a side boob situation. You know how guys get excited, or hell, I get excited sometimes. You see some really good side boob on somebody, and it's just a tease. So again, preview, foreplay. Now, when you're past all of that, you're gonna have the grand opening, the big reveal, the launch, and you let them know a few hours to a day. You know, after that preview, you can go live. That's what we recommend. If you can't, then you can post a picture, or you can do this in your private group. You're going to share what you did, why you did it. That's the most important. That's why we did that in the chat. That's why we talked about it in the chat. I tell you what, I tell people all the time why I'm doing Pure Romance. Tell them what you're excited about. That too. Are you excited to make friends? Are you excited to work with an award-winning team, by the way? Because you can say that. You can say that you're part of an award-winning team. There's only 179 board of directors team in the entire company, you guys. If I haven't shared that with y'all, I'm glad I'm sharing it with you now. And I'm so sorry that I don't share it enough. But as a new consultant, you should know what you're part of and you should be damn excited. And if it's not the Lusty Lilies team, guess what? Be excited about the home team that I started with that gave me my inspiration, and that's the Diamond Empire. Hello, that is definitely the second largest team in the entire company. You can use that to your advantage. Talk about that. Be like, guess what I did? I joined this amazing company that's part of this amazing team. This is what I'm excited about. Show them some products, a few of your favorite mild products. Number 1, you can talk about the Coochie or the Basic Instinct, honestly. And if you have your kit, you can open it. You know, if it's a public live or a public post, keep it PG-13, you know, keep it mild. And then always, always with your reveal, you must follow up because people are going to comment. People have been watching you while you've been teasing them. They're going to private message you. Don't just leave them on, like on unread. Follow up, actually talk to them. And then if they comment on your video, or if they comment on your photo or on your announcement, comment back. Even if you just say thank you. I mean, thank you for your comment. Not only will the social media platform you're using will love that, if it's Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, whatever you're using, they're going to love that you commented back to another person's, because it shows interaction. It shows vulnerability. It shows that you're willing to be available, and you're there, and you're ready to be a part of it, and they are being a part of it with you. So always follow back up. People are surprised. I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest thing that people get surprised with my business is I actually follow up a couple days after I've met them, or after they've joined my VIP group, or after they've purchased something on my website. I literally either text or call. Okay. Or if they don't answer both of those, I'll go to Facebook or Instagram message, and I just say, hey girl, hey, thanks so much for shopping, or hey, thanks so much for joining my VIP group, or hey, thanks so much for adding me as a friend on Facebook. I just want to let you know I'm right here in your pocket in case you need anything, or if you have any questions or thoughts. And that's all I ever say to her. It's a serious thank you. Do you know how many people are like, wow, you followed up to thank me for joining your VIP group? Or you thanking me for buying something off your website? It's really powerful. So always follow up and always interact. This is what pretty much all this is about. And here's a whole bunch of just, scripts that you can add your own flavor. Because I know some of this stuff will sound very scripted or very robotic, or it's just me literally typing out what I've been saying for so many years. It may not sound like you. Okay. So please, put your flavor, but use this script, or use these words to kind of help you begin, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me keep on scrolling. Step 4 and step 5 are to really help you get set up and get paid. All right. Because all of us spend money to get into this business. So we here at Lusty Lilies, we want to see you make money as soon as possible. So why not in your first couple of days? Okay. So a couple of reasons why it's a big deal to get your first $100. And we will go over both of these steps. I'll click on them, I promise. But your account will stay open beyond your first 60 days, as long as you have that first $100 retail. And you will become eligible for other corporate giveaways, team giveaways, incentives. Your first $100 can be retail from orders placed on your personal website, or others can place orders, or you can go to your online office. This, if you click this, it takes you back to our Facebook group. And because we want to know when you get your first $100, or we want to know when you make your list, or we want to know when your first party is, or when you join and begin your own VIP group, whatever it is, we want to know, we want to celebrate with you. And if you click right here, it will take you to our team Facebook group, Team Lusty Lilies. And there's our website again, in case you ever get lost, lost in the sauce that is Facebook. I completely get it. If you ever just need to search something, you can just hit the search bar, and you can literally search our group for just about anything. But we have a very interactive group, and if anything important is going down, you can see it up in the pinned groups if you ever need to trade a product, and that's global trading of products. Or if you want to be a part of our monthly giveaways, we've got all kinds of things here. So going back to the team website, I hope I'm not clicking too quickly through this stuff, but I go over different ways you can order. You can order as a guest, like I said, be your own consultant, be your own customer right there on your website. And then you've got IAP, you've got, that's the Inventory Advantage Program. It's a free payment plan, interest-free on, it's an interest-free payment plan. Let me say that correctly. It's not free. It's an interest-free payment plan with best sellers at a huge discount. So you just pay that shipping and tax up front. And then we do have, placing an order through your online office. We usually recommend anywhere between like a $200 to $300 retail order, because if you have anything smaller than that to order, we suggest just going onto your website and placing an order that way, because there's bundle deals, there's way to get free shipping sometimes, there's way to get discounted shipping, there's packages they do on our website, there's free products they do on our website sometimes. So it's always good to, shop smart. Okay, so tips for popping the box here, grand opening, and then tell us when you're done with all 5 steps. And then if you have a tech issue on any of this stuff, let us know. But real quick, the get set up, if you click here, it's going to take you right to the training site. I know we've already looked at this once before, but I want to look at it one more time before I wrap up the recording, because for a new consultant, this is a beautiful place to start. No joke, this table of contents will take you through a lot, but just getting started, and there's so many different ways that you can discover all of the things that we have. So getting to know Pure Romance, getting to know our products, getting set up with how you get paid, because that's important, because people could literally shop on your website today. If you were to set up your website today, get your picture up there, make sure you get your link for your website, all of that's ready to rock and roll. You could start having people shop on your website the same day, and we get paid very quickly. Can anybody agree to this? I know I've got Deb and Deborah in the room, Tammy Curtis in the room, Tammy Top, Tammy Roberts. For any new girls that are in the room, use that chat box. Tell us, if somebody shops on your website like on a Saturday or a Sunday, and you've got your site set up, and you've got your direct deposit set up, you've got your Pure Romance wallet set up, you're going to get paid by that Monday, Tuesday. It happens really, really quick, you guys. So once everything's set up, but once you get past the setup, we start talking a little bit more about announcing your business and time to party. But I love, love, love when you click on each of these, you're going to have access to so many things, including if you scroll down, you're going to meet Patty Brisbane, meet Chris Ciccanelli. Just these are the 2 people that literally, if it wasn't for them, we would not have a business. We would not have these products. We would not have these paydays. We would not have this wonderful ability to help other people change their lives, So there's a way to explore look at this, each and every single Bath and Beauty, the intimacy collection, the toys, the lingerie, the healthy living. We want you to get to know our products because you're new. We don't expect you to know anything about anything. You're brand spanking new. We want you to get in here and I know you're looking at the left side with me now with all this info, but watch this. On the other side, new consultant resources. These are particular documents and particular sheets, like Lusty Lilies that are new, they want the basics. They want to know the products one-on-one. They want to know how to put together, like a lubricant comparison sheet. Because you're new, we don't expect you to know about all of our different lubricants. So why don't you have a very simple document, a very simple sheet to reference? You could even, I've had some consultants that have joined, they'll print that out and take it to their parties, so other people at their parties in the shopping room can have that at a glance to see a lubricant comparison sheet. So you guys, and then here's that who do you know list that I just mentioned. Even myself, when I moved to a new city, I went back to my who do you know list. I've got new neighbors. I've got new PTA moms in this new school. I've got new friends. So it's always good, even for a veteran like myself, after a decade in this business, I go back to that who do you know list. And it's changed a lot over the years, you guys. It used to be like a half a sheet with like 5 ideas. Now it's 3 pages of like 30 ideas. It is remarkably evolved. So last but not least, as I go through this left side, having that experiencing with all the brands, the get set up, is what people really are. When they begin, they're like, okay, how do I get paid? I have people going to my website. I need to get paid by their website sales. So opening that bank account, keeping it separate, it does not, here's that big disclaimer, it does not have to be the bank's definition of a business account. You will pay astronomical fees for no reason if you open a business account. Just keep a personal account. That's what I have had for all the years that I've been here too. So keeping a separate bank account is what is most important. So you can really manage the money that comes in. And then you want to come down to Pure Romance Pay, because Pure Romance Pay is how you get, how to be in control of how you get paid. You can get a card from Pure Romance, and with your Pure Romance Pay card, which is quite pretty this year, honestly. It's got our, brand logos on it. It's a Visa. When you get paid from your website sales or anything, if you start making commissions on other ways, bonuses, you get free trips from them, and you have to go buy your airline ticket. Like I just had to go buy for Mexico. They keep it easy when they give you the money that you need to do your business, right? So there's direct deposits. Now, if you don't want to use that card, you can sign up and pay a very small fee. It's like less than $12 a year, by the way, but it's a very small fee that you can pay to have all the money moved directly into your account without using a card. And if you don't have a card, you can go request one for free. All right there from the My Pure Romance Pay portal. So, all right, I'm going to go right back here to our team website one more time just to wrap up and then we'll open up for Q&A. So step 5, getting that first $100 retail. Step 4, getting set up, and that's through our training site, our new training site. I've got some wonderful scripts here about preview and teasing and grand opening for that's a step 3, because it's real simple. Getting your announcement done is one of the hardest steps, but it is a step, you guys. And once it's done, you're going to feel so good about your business. Step 2, just going backwards, but I'm reviewing, starting that list is phenomenal. You guys, I messed up and I didn't start my list when I first started. And I missed out and I lost a lot of good connections when I was new back in 2009. So definitely don't do what I did. But now I can guarantee you, I don't let anybody get past me at a party or get past me at an event without me, hey, let me grab your name and number so I can add you to my list so you can know what's going on. And then lastly is step 1, completing the survey. And then there's a button up here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can definitely click on it for you. And when I click on it, it brings up another document that you can see. And it's so many good scripts. So many really good examples. And yeah, the number one thing I usually recommend is right here. Always start. Even me and Jana. Always start. This is Jana with Pure Romance from Susie's Party. Always start with how you met and who you are, so they know who you are and how where they know you from. So more scripts. I love all these scripts. So good. I can keep scrolling, but I've got it saved for us right here at the top. I love it. Okay. Just a couple more menus, because this is, like I said, our team website. Even if you're not on Facebook or if you're not on any kind of social media, you can come to our team website anytime. You can save the new link, and I'll make sure I email the new link to everybody as well. But you can click on About Us and Team Contest, and under our team contest, each and every single month, you can see how you can earn some goodies from me. So there are incentives for growing a team. There are incentives for your sales this month, and we do different incentives every single month. And then you can scroll down, get to know our team. Look at all these beautiful women. Woot woot. You can join our Facebook group, and there's some more information about us. You keep scrolling. Then you got the 5-step launch we just talked about. You've got the team mentors. These are women that I've worked with for many years. These are women that have stock. These are women that party every month. They hold senior consultant status consistently, and they all pretty much have full-time jobs as well. So and then you could get to know them a little bit. Scroll down, you can follow them. They share pure romance, so you can watch how they share. And then here, look at this, all of this, you can click. This is stuff that Lilies plus Diamond Empire plus other teams that I teach and I help, they ask me for a lot of different documents with my brain on it. And I'm not fancy. You're going to learn that about me. I have not been successful for 13 years by making shit fancy. I've been successful for 13 years because I get shit done. No joke. And if you go there and you look under me face, you're going to see click here, click here, click here, click here. So click here for the top 10 online hostess tips. This is literally the document that I use today. And it is ever evolving, but it stays right here. And you can click it and take a look at it and see what I send to my hostesses when they book parties with me online. And yes, there is some verbiage and scripts under there for my in-home parties as well. Click here for top 5 ideas on how to make money monthly. Click here for the top 3 ideas on how to grow your VIP group every month, not just one time, every month. And then, of course, I've got YouTube channel that you guys can check things out on. Other ways you can follow and learn from other mentors. But if you smack, like if you hover over our face, you can click it, right? Each and every single one of us, you can click. If not, oh man, I got to fix her picture. But this right here, click here, click here, click here. And you can grab and you can see the mentor's calendar. Now, here's some more of your upline. Well, like I just mentioned, Dana Barish. And if you're, new, like Sasha or anybody else that might be watching this on replay, and you're like, who the hell was Dana Barish? Who was she talking about? That is the woman who came into my life in July of 2009 and literally changed my entire future. So you can click here and you can go to her team Facebook group to learn from her, to grow with her. The woman who helped Dana get started, her name was Cindy Habler. And her name is Cindy Habler, excuse me. You can go find her on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you can also look at her team Facebook group by clicking here and joining it. And then last but not least, my third upline, the woman who helped the other women get started. Look at this, the one and only Patty. So if you are in our team, you can say we are rooted from the seed of the entire company, the woman who started it all, the Patty Brisbane herself. So she founded Pure Romance in 1993 for us. And you can click here to follow her on Facebook and then click there to find out more about her wonderful organization. Then you can come to the team events tab where I've got everything laid out for what's coming up, our celebrations, our end of the month, our second quarter. We got a paint night coming up, our team retreats coming up. We've got senior consultant dinners coming back. We do mega prize parties. We have meditation nights. And then, of course, come to our Facebook group to see anything else we are doing together. We have some new team t-shirts coming out, and then the welcome new consultants, and then our goals. So if you're curious on what the team overall is trying to hit this year, you can see our overall goal thermometers right there on our team website. All right, I think I've covered just about everything. And I just want to, thank you, Tammy Curtis is in here too. So now that I've stopped screen sharing, I am going to, kind of open it up for Q&A, but I hope that was good. I hope that kind of gave everybody a good tour of our new website, the new training website, our team Facebook, group where you have your resources. There is a monthly chat group that is a focus group that's invitation only. Let me know if you want to be a part of that conversation. It's very much focused though on as much pure romance idea sharing and goal, if you have a goal that you're trying to reach, need help with, or if you're struggling with something, or even if you just want to share something you've been successful with or something you think we can be successful with. That's what our group Facebook is for. And that's what our chat is for as well. So besides all of this, if you have any questions right away that you think would benefit everybody as a whole, you can unmute yourselves, and I would love to capture a couple of questions live before we kill the recording. But I hope that was good. Overall, just unmute yourselves and let me know if that was helpful, because that was the first time I've done that since all the changes happened. So good stuff. I'm getting a great, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Definitely look super happy.
Oh, I can't catch that. I got a nod from Natasha.
You definitely look super happy.
Something, who looks super happy? What happened about happy? Thank you. I am very much excited about anything that I can bring to y'all that will help you guys, change and follow and flow with anything your romance is changing and following and flowing with.
You know if those your romance cards are available yet?
Have you gone to the MyPay site to see if you can order one?
Last time I went,
I would suggest checking, and then if you don't see the opportunity and you would like to see it, I would submit a portal request, because from my understanding, it should be available in anywhere that we're actually using it. So if you're using the MyPay portal site and you're getting paid that way, you should be able to order the card. So cool. But if I was not able to, I would portal request that and see if there's another way that you could. Good question. Any other questions that you guys think would be beneficial for the team as a whole before we, because I can kill the recording so we can just have our own fun, our own Q&A fun as well. But
just to suggest to some of the people that are starting to think of the love. I have one coming up that's flip-flop and
I think you're talking about themes. I heard flip-flops.
I have a party coming up that's flip-flops and fantasy.
Very cool. And before I kill off, because I love sharing, I love that, but I'm still recording. Any questions that you guys think could be beneficial? Any questions before I kill the recording?
Oh, okay. I think I have one that might help people out, like especially if they're newer, is to stay active if you need to place an order, is there a $1 maximum right now, or is that still just kind of any order? And does it have to go through on the regular site as like a customer, or can you put it through on your personal site? That might be something that people would have some big questions on.
So
or your consultant site, sorry.
Oh no, it's a great question. And what we try to recommend, and I talk about it with step 5 and the first $100. Yeah. You can have that placed on your website. You can be your own customer, your own guest. And as far as a minimum of $1, I didn't catch that part of your question, but.
Oh. So yeah, so it's just like, does the order have to be like $20, $50 for you to stay active still, or is it just, it's kind of just as long as there's a
no
order right now?
As long as you have an order, then you're good to go. It could be a bottle of coochie or 17 bottles of coochie. We are very much flexible and open. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Awesome. And more on really digging deep into that, I can put a link up here for you. It's the compensation plan, and it was just updated, but it's still just any size order. And pretty much if you do have $200 or $300 worth of products you need to order, that's when we say don't use your website like a customer would. Go into your consultant back office where we can buy in bulk, and that way you can make more off of it. Like, for example, the sale they had this past weekend, when you spent $400, you got a free toy and you got free shipping. And you definitely can't do that sometimes, you know. So, but good things. I hope that helped. I hope that was good. But
No,
yeah, any size order. Yeah.
That answered it. That answered it for sure. I think that might be one of the things, like even when I first came over, just making sure and like knowing that was like a very like good thing to kind of understand. So I think that'll be really helpful for people. So.
Oh yeah, we wanted to keep that. It was something we put into place in 2020. We used to have a $200 a month, like you had to make at least $200 in sales. And we just want everybody to know that we're understanding and flexible right now, any size order. But I always suggest, and this is great for the group as well, that if you do have just one item you need for somebody, do not go to your back office and place that order. The shipping is tailored for bulk, for bigger orders in the back office. So you'll pay too much in shipping. But no, this is perfect. I love this conversation, please. And I love when we got free toys or bundles. Like if you can spend $100 on your site and get a free $100 and something toy or whatever, depends on US to Canada prices, but still those I go to my own website now, because then I can get that free toy and put it in my stock bag and sell it for $129 next week at my next party, you know. So this is all good stuff, all good stuff. But I know I can keep talking. I know it just hit 9 p.m. And we are recording. I'm going to kill the recording now so we can have a few minutes together, if that's okay. So I just don't have to, you know, really make us focus too hard. We have a little after party, a little Q&A where we can really get raw and real. But thanks if you did watch the replay. Thank you so much, Lilies, or anyone, because I do plan to share this with Diamond Empire as well. But you guys, welcome to Pure Romance. Welcome to a lifestyle. Welcome to a change that you have control over. And yes, I do call this my therapy, because you can use this as something that makes you feel productive, purposeful, and powerful while sitting down or standing up. All right, so welcome again to Team Lusty Lilies. Can everybody say bye, Lusty Lilies?
Bye, Lilies.
Hi, Lilies.
Bye.